Sam Rabey, and this is my grand final video, so I'll just move the camera a tiny bit, for my predictions for the grand final. Now, I've written them all on this card. As you can see, the top half here, if you can, it's very squiggled out because I made a mistake. Anyone in this top 10 can really win for me. With 11th and 12th challenging, but I don't think they're going to be there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the grand final. Last year I did extremely well. I think I got 1 or 2, right? 1 or 2. I think I got 2 in the end of last year. So I got 7 in the first semi-final, 8 in the second. I could have had a 9 in the first. I might have picked the wrong 2. Let's get straight into it. 20, and I'll start from backwards to my top. And you're probably going to be quite shocked. But let me know in the comments what you think. 26th I've put as Germany. Now, I feel a bit bad saying this because Germany have had a poor run. Minus last year's Michael Shooter's song, which was fantastic. I love that song. But before then, they've been consistently near the bottom because they haven't been doing stuff right. And again, it's the same. It's not been great. Sisters is not a great song. Then vocals are getting better, but I think it's too late for them to have any sort of impact on this stage. The best part of their act was the spinning stage, and they've got rid of it. Sorry to anyone in Germany who's watching this. I think there are better songs in your national final. But then it's always going to be hard to follow Michael Shooter. All the best to Germany, but I think you're going to be bottom. 25th, it's the host nation, Israel. Now, traditionally, the host nation in the last couple of years has not done particularly good at all. They've been near the bottom ever since Austria won, I think. And even in 2016 when France finished 6th, that was a disaster for Sweden. But still, it was top 10. With Israel, now, this was one of my favourites. I really did like this. I didn't think it would win. My favourites never do. But hearing him sing it live, he's trying to be too tricky. He's getting away from the song. He's trying too many tricks and trying to be too clever with the song, and it's going to hinder his performance. It really is. He is a fantastic vocalist, Kobi Harami. I do love this song, but he needs to strip it back as he does in the video recording, where it's such a beautiful song, and him being too clever on stage is going to cost him. I don't think he would have made top 20 anyway, but it's going to cost him into 25th place. 24th, it's great to see them back in the final. San Marino with Serhat's My Banana Na. Now this is difficult to rate really. This could go one of two ways. I don't think if it gets in the top 10, that's going to be a robbery of someone else. San Marino won't get top 10. They'll be lucky if they get on the left-hand side of the board. But to be fair, if they get in top 20, that's a really big achievement for San Marino. This is only their second ever final. Last time they finished last, after performing last, through Valentina Moneta. What else can I say? This will either go one way or the other. One thing that has to happen, Serhat has to improve his vocals. They were not the best in semi-final 1. Listening to him doing a little bit on semi-final 2, they were a lot better. So whether he had a cough or something wrong with his throat, he's really recovered well. Hopefully he does it well. And actually these next couple have all got vocal problems. Which leads me to 23, Albania. Now, I love Yushinda Malici. I've said her name totally wrong, I do apologise. This song is a really good song. This, for me, is just outside my top 10. But her vocals were really bad on semi-final 2. And listening back to it as well, she was off for quite a huge part of the song. And that is a problem. If she sings it really well, she will be near enough top of the right-hand side, maybe bottom half of that semi-final, the first half, the left-hand side of the scoreboard. But her vocals need to improve. Albania did really well last year, starting in 9th with Marla by Eugenie Bush Pepper. This song's obviously not as good, but she has got one of the best voices in this competition. So if she sings well, she'll be there. 22nd, Belarus. Now, I really don't like it. I really don't like it. It's not one of my favourite songs. Zaina is only 16 years old. I think people need to have some perspective in that case because she is ever so young. Her vocals, to be fair, weren't the best in the national final, but she's working on it and they're getting better and better and better with every performance. If she did have those sort of vocals, she would be probably much lower down on this list. What she's singing and dancing, it's an okay song, let's be fair. It's nothing spectacular. All the best to Belarus. See you next year. And 21st, the last of the bad vocals, Estonia. Going back to it, sorry, Albania I think finished 10th in their semi-final. I think Belarus finished 9th in semi-final 1. And Estonia, I think they finished bottom of semi-final 1. He looked relieved to get through. And I think he knew how bad his vocals were. And he's even come out and said they were bad vocals. He has to get better from that. If he sings just like that again, he will struggle. I put him quite high up from the bottom of the list here. Because it is a generic pop song, it's going to get votes anyway. But the only problem is his vocals. He needs to get better. If he doesn't, he's going to be there. And it's as simple as... obviously, he's going to get high points from Sweden, being Swedish. So wait for that to hit off tonight. 20th, Denmark. Now, Leona, Love Forever. It's a good standard little pop song. You can see quite a few people singing that in the charts. But why have I put it so low? Because the 3 other Nordic countries in this final are so much stronger, so much better. Denmark will get forgotten. Being quite early on, I think it's 6th. I think it's after Russia in the running order as well. That's a big problem for them. I'm not a big fan of the song particularly, and it will do well to get high on this right hand side of the board. Sorry, but all the best. And the big chair is brilliant as well. 19th, France. Now, that's quite a controversial thing to say here. Because Bilal Hassani with the song King, vocally again, he is not the strongest. His national final performance, he was off. And what he's done with the stage, he's got 2 young ladies who don't fit the stereotypes. One's obviously a larger lady who was told she will never become a ballet dancer because she doesn't fit that type. She is fantastic on stage. And I believe the other young lady is deaf and she's never heard a piece of music in her life, obviously. So that all coming together is really good. But I just don't personally like the song. I think his vocals are going to be quite weak tonight. And we'll just have to wait and see. 18th, Spain. Now I think this could have this can creep onto that left-hand side of the scoreboard. The only thing holding it back is it's 26th. It's last in the running order. People have made up their minds by then. And especially with Australia before and Switzerland before them. It's not an easy task for Miki with Lavinda, the blindfold. Do you know, it is a good song. You can't doubt that. But I think it's going to suffer being last in the running order. I was hoping Italy would. Just because that's a terrible song, but I'll get to them later. 17th, Serbia. Nirvana Brokovic with the song Kruna. One of the best female vocalists with Albania and probably North Macedonia in the contest for their sort of genre. This is a good song. This will pick up votes from its neighbours like Serbia always do. This is a good, powerful performance. They've kept the staging very simple, just focusing on her. It'll be at the top side of this right-hand side of the board. 16th, I've got us, the UK. Michael Rice got a good song this year. He's got probably one of the best voices we've sent in a long time. But he's just an idiot. And that's, and it is between Norway and Iceland. They all complement each other here. And we will get a slight boost for that. I am hoping for left-hand side of the scoreboard for the UK this year. I think we'll just miss out. I think we'll be the top of the right-hand side now. Just because whenever Michael Rice speaks, he's overacting. He's overacting on his gay persona. His fake laughing is really annoying. It's not going to come across well in Europe. But if people just listen to the song, you never know. Obviously written by John Lundvik for Sweden this year. 15th, North Macedonia. This has been picking up a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if North Macedonia were 7th or 6th in semi-final 2 and one of the bigger names were below them. You know, Tamara's got a good voice. She's been there before. She knows what the pressure is. Her sister Tajana was there before, obviously, To the Sky in 2014 or 15. You know, first time from North Macedonia back in the grand finals at 2012 when Kalopi went. I think she nearly got top 10 then. I don't think this will be as good, but it's good to see them back. Good song, good message behind the song, obviously. But a similar message to what Toy was last year, so some people might not sort of appreciate that. But it's a good song, don't take that away from them. 14th, top of the right hand side, Czech Republic. Now this is a standard song that you'll hear anywhere in the charts, anywhere in the world. Written by a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of my friend, of who's a friend of a friend. Lake Malarim, a friend of a friend. Do you know what? The staging is actually good. The song does get in your head. It's quite early on, you'll remember it, but will people vote for it? Not in huge drabs. I think it will do better with the public vote than the juries. And you just have to wait and see where it gets. Now 13th, I dread putting this here because personally I feel it's probably 24th on this list for me. But this is Italy. Mahmood with Soldi or Money. This song is terrible. His vocals are dreadful. But Italy seem to do well at Eurovision. I hope that I'm wrong about this with 13th. I hope this is way down near the bottom because all it is about the clap. And really you should go to the clinic to get that sorted out. But you know, it's not a good song. It's all about the gimmick. They tried to do this before with the Gorilla in 2017. They were Bookie's favourite that year and they slipped down. I think this will be quite forgotten about. It's just before, I think they're just before France and then Switzerland, Australia and then Spain. They're quite near the end. Right, these next two could break the top 10. 12, I've got Cyprus. Tamta, her vocals weren't great in semi-final 1. It was enough to get her through. The close, we've seen it before. It's not bringing nothing new to the table. There are better songs out there. For me, when the broadcast, when the leak came around and they put the best part of the song out. And I think if Ukraine were here, Cyprus would have struggled. Because Ukraine was the better song out of these two. I think they're going to finish left-hand side for sure, but not going to be doing much towards it. 11th, big welcome back to Malta to the final 2 years. They always seem to struggle. Again, the broadcast was at fault for some of these criticisms that I'll bring up in a minute, but being first in the running order has probably killed its chances of doing anything in top 5, but I think it's going to do okay. When I heard the studio cut of this song, they said this is all fresh and new. You've given it Chameleon, which is a 2016 song, original title. In the chorus, she sings Karma Chameleon. Well, that's not new, that's an 80s song. So you've just lied to everyone, so that's why I don't really like this. But listening to the live version, I'm coming round. Yeah, Toby, I know you're there, yes. It's better than the studio. The chorus doesn't seem so out there as it did. But I think it will just miss top 10 just because of its placing. If it was slightly better, I think it would be lower top 10. But if people vote for it, people vote for it. Right, you need to move. Move. 10th, I've got Catherine Dushka with Better Love for Greece. Now, obviously, Greece and Cyprus will trade the 12 points, so they're guaranteed 24 points anyway. I think Greece will get quite a few points off the UK because you've got David Schneider and the famous Greek one who I always forget, who now lives in London. They're going to do okay. Her vocals aren't, her vocals are good, but they're not great, which is a shame because in the video she's absolutely fantastic. I've heard her at live parties, it's fantastic. I know she was ill the week before Eurovision and it's kind of taken its toll, which is a shame really, because Greece has got a very good song. Anyone in this top 10, by the way, I think can win. 9th is my dark horse, which is Slovenia. Now, I absolutely love this because, you know, in the semi-final, I kind of drifted away from the song, started doing other stuff. When the chorus comes in, it's very hypnotic and it gets you back in tune with the song. Staging may be simple, might not be for everyone's taste, but it works for this song, doesn't it? 8th, Azerbaijan. After their year out the final, they're back, and Chingiz with the song Truth is a good song. Staged very well, maybe nicked the robots from San Marino last year, kind of. Got the idea from them at least anyway. It's a good song. Azerbaijan seem to have the problem in the past when they do their videos and the singer can't sing great live. That's out the window with Chingiz. He can sing live. His falsetto is brilliant. This could break top 5, but I think it will just miss out. But we'll get heavy votes from its neighbours. Which one of them is 7th? Russia. Now Sergey wants to win. He really does. The staging is fantastic. Probably one of the best staged acts this year. Only problem for me is he struggles with vocals when it comes to the final. He did in 2016. His voice really did deteriorate. I know he's had voice problems, neck problems this week as well. Whether the staging will work, the box thing with the rain, whether that will work, only time will tell. This top 7 for me was so hard to place everyone. I actually changed 4th and 7th around because I forgot about someone. So we'll have to wait and see. 6th, I've got Sweden, John Lundvik. Now, he did really well in Melody Festival and he is a great singer, great songwriter. Obviously written the UK song this year as well. Is it too late for love for Sweden? This could do well. Obviously I've got it 6th in my list. It could do even better than that. Again, it's so hard to predict these top 7. I've just had to put them in the order of where I think on what people are thinking as well. Which might be strange to say. 5 is the Netherlands. Now, I'm expecting a shock. They are near enough 50% guaranteed to win this at the moment, according to the bookmakers. It's a beautiful song. Duncan Lawrence is a very down-to-earth, beautiful person inside and out. I think another country will win. I just don't see the Netherlands winning. Would I be disappointed if they won? No. I think this song is good. I think it's better. The more acoustic version is much more beautiful than the stage. I think that's what probably is hindering me from totally accepting that this is going to win. But I think there's going to be a big shock this year. And I think if Netherlands don't win, that will be the shock. I do feel sorry for the Dutch though. Which is 2014, Calm After Sun was a big favourite and finished 2nd behind Conchita. But, you know, I think it's going to do well. Obviously it's going to do well. 4th, Australia. Kate Miller-Heidke with the song Zero Gravity. This looks amazing on TV. It's going to get high jury votes. Australia generally do. The public are going to back this as well. Probably a bit less than the jury, and that's where the problem will probably rise to stop it. This isn't everyone's taste. I can understand that. But this song has gained momentum. It's now 2nd in the bookies. This will go well. And this will threaten the top 3 that I've got. And 3rd, I have the BDSM group from Iceland, Hitari, Hatrid Munsigra. This isn't for everyone as well. But this will do well. They're number 17, which was the place where Loren won in 2012 and Lordi, good comparison there, won in 2006. This will do well. There's nothing else like this in the competition. Maybe it's too far out there for certain people. And I might have put this way out of place. This could finish somewhere in the bottom. But for me, I love this song. I've got it 3rd. Now 2nd is my favourite to win, but I just don't think it's going to be there. And that's Spirit in the Sky by Kano from Norway. So now you know my winner, if you kept track. Norway, fantastic. story behind them, all told by the music business. They're not good enough. You're not going to make it. Obviously, Yoy King's not very popular. Tom Hugo is bisexual. When he's in his 40s, when he was coming up for his music career, that was not a thing. And the young lady has been told she's not good enough. This song is good enough. They've had technical issues last night. I'm hoping the juries have ignored that. This will be top 10. Without a doubt, Norway will be top 10. I've got a feeling they'll be the top Scandinavian country as well, and Nordic country. And this is a major challenge. And my number one is Luca Hänni with Dirty Dancing. Switzerland will win Eurovision this year. Great to see them back in the final. I think 2014 was the last time we saw them with Sabota, which is shocking with when you had Zibs last year, which is a good song, and Tim Bella, which was okay, but it took me a couple of listens to get to it, so I can understand why that didn't. Luca Hänni's in a totally different league. It could go down to a 2-horse race between him and the Netherlands. In my poll, look at it on another video, you'll see what happened there, how close it was between those two. You know, Switzerland, you know, they were one of the greats when it first started. They continuously won. I think they've won 4 or 5 times now, maybe 3 times, don't quote me on it. Luca Hänni's well known in Austria and Germany. He will pick up points there from the public. And this is staged ever so well. Obviously Sasha, who's involved with Cyclist song this year and did Eleni Fierra's song last year. Too close to call. But that's my 26 list. Let's see how many I get more this year. I'm hoping just for 3, to be fair. Let me know what you think. Do you think I picked the right winner? Probably not. This is what Eurovision is all about. We all have different tastes in music. But let me know who your top 10 is, maybe. Top 3 in the comments below. Like the video if you like. Remember to subscribe. And I will do a reaction tonight of the public votes. I'm not going to do a jury. It'll take way too long. You see how I'll react to the public votes. Maybe if I do that tonight, hopefully I'll remember. I'm not too pissed by then, drunk. That's basically it. Have a good day on Eurovision Saturday. And I'll see you tomorrow when I do a review video as well.